Hello everyone, my name is Pranav and I am from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering IARE, and today's subject is professional communication. And today I am going to talk about the topic the secret formula for smart studying. Many students during the exam get into stress and forget the secret formula of smart studying, and today I am going to discuss about that. Focused reading. Smart reading emphasizes comprehension over rote memorization, ensuring tank you truly understand concepts. Highlight key points, make notes, and summarize content to strengthen memory retention and make reviewer easier. Focused reading improves problem solving skills, critical thinking, and the ability to connect concept across topics. So, focused reading is one of the most important aspects that student needs and should mainly adapt it. Next thing is consistency. Studying consistently every day, even for shorter period, strengthens memory, understanding far more than occasional long sessions. Establish a fixed routine to train your brain and body to focus effectively on steady hours. Consistency also builds discipline, which is essential for maintaining a productive steady habit over month or year. So, consistency actually builds a discipline in you. It is not only in studies, in also in other profession, even in sports or any other. Consistency is what really matters. Next, practice tests. Regularly solving practice questions and mock tests helps you identify weak areas and improves exam readiness. Practices simulate exams conditions, making you familiar with time pressure and reducing anxiety on the actual exam day. Reviewing mistakes after each test ensures that errors are corrected and knowledge retention is strengthened. By knowing your weak areas, you can focus your study time more effectively and avoid wasting time on material you know. So many of the students have good focus and be consistent, but what they miss is the practice test, because practice tests help you to find at which point you are weak and which point you should be good, and you can focus on that. And also during practice, if you attend practice tests, you will be not surprised during the exam day. Next, active recall. It is about testing yourself on material instead of rereading. Why it works? Forces your brain to retrieve information, strengthening memory. How to do it? Use flashcard, quizzes, or the blood ring technique. Write down everything you remember after a study session. Testing yourself is like a uh, testing yourself is like an recall. Any of them, just try to memorize, but you should remember and recall it during exams. Break the content into chunks. Don't try to learn everything at once. Divide the material into smaller logical sessions. What to do? Split topics into subtopics. For example, divide photosynthesis into light dipole interaction and Calvin scale. It helps so much. Smaller pieces are easier to understand and remember. Example, instead of reading 30 pages in one go, 65 pages at a time, summarize each. So many of the students take at a time more on their heads, so divide into small topics and subtopics, which makes easier to understand and easier to remember. Use concept maps and diagrams. Visual tools help you organize and connect ideas. Draw diagrams, flow charts, or mind maps showing how concepts relate. Seeing relationship makes it easier to understand and recall. Example, create a flow chart showing how blood circulates through the heart and body. So if you see a movie for 2.5 hours or 3 hours, you can remember for so much time. In the same that way, use concept maps and diagrams, so you can remember the concept you study for a long time. Next, focus on high yield topics. Spend more time on the most important or frequently tested material. Use past papers, syllabus, or teacher guidance to identify key areas. It helps to get better results by mastering what matters most. Example, in maths, focus on algebra and geometry if they appear more often in exam. So basically focus on high weightage topics which are the important, and also see your weak areas while you're testing yourself and focus on that more. Create your own study material. Personalized loads and tools helps you to learn better. Make flashcards, cheat sheets, or summarize using your own words. Creating materials help you process and remember information. Use index cards to write definitions on one side and examples on the other. So making your own study material while writing on yourself, you can remember 50% of it on your own, which helps you a lot to regain again. Apply what you learn. Use the knowledge in the practical ways to reinforce it. Solve problems, write essays, or teach someone else. It helps a lot. Application shows whether you truly understand the material. Example, if you're learning physics, solve real world problems like calculating speed or force. Many of the students actually go for theory part and just they read the book and just read the matter and they leave it. They don't try to learn and apply it in real world. Use multiple resources. Different explanation can make things clear. Read textbooks, watch videos, use online resources. You will understand better and fill in gaps. If textbook explanation is confusing, watch a YouTube video on the same topic. So, if you are not able to understand the textbook topics, you can see YouTube videos, and also you can use online resources. Track your progress. Keep a record of what you have studied and what's left. Use a checklist, planner, or app to monitor your study session. You stay organized and motivated. Example, make a weekly study plan and tick off topics as you can. See, if you make a plan before, like what do you want to study, it really helps you. If the plan didn't work, try to make another new plan. You can modify it. A plan without a work is like a dump. Okay, now we are talking about the smart way of studying. Actually, the word smart itself is very interesting. We can divide into smart as specific, manageable, active, review, time bound. Yes, specific set clear goals. You think that I'll finish 2 chapters of English today. Set the goal. M. Manageable. Break it into small parts. Study 25 minutes, then short break. A. Active. Learn by doing. Teach a friend or quiz yourself. R. Review. Revise frequently, weekly or monthly revision. T. Time. Fixed deadlines. Complete notes by Friday. So, time management is really important, but don't take too much stress on it. You study for 25 minutes and take a 5 minutes break. A. Active. Learn it by doing. Teaching your friend really helps you a lot. It really shows you how good are you in that particular topic. Review. Revise it frequently. Weekly or monthly revision helps you to memorize, helps you to remember it for a more time. Time. Fixed deadlines. Complete note by Friday. And the deadlines are actually really great. It helps you learn how fast you can learn. Now, the science behind learning. Even in science, we have proof that the brain neurons are better with spaced repetition. Review after 1, 3, 7 days. The one of the most famous scientists, Evinger's forgetting curve shows that we forget 70% in 24 hours if we don't revise. So revision is one of the most important aspect, and also it is the key for the success, and also it is proved scientifically. So neurons grow when you test yourself or explain concepts. Sleep and exercise literally boost memory connection. So it also shows even sometimes physical activity also boost your memory connections. Time mastery hacks. Study during your peak energy time, morning or night. Start with a micro goal, just 10 minutes to overcome procrastination. Use the Pomodoro technique, 25 focus plus 5 break. Schedule a no study hour to rest your brain. So during your peak energy time, some may times you have morning, afternoon, evening or night. No matter what time it is, When you are at peak energy, just steady. Start with a micro goal. Some of the students generally feel not feel to generally don't feel to like steady, but just start for 10 minutes, then you will get used to it and you start to study. And also use the Pomodoro technique, like 25 minutes of studying, 5 minutes of break. And also the important aspect is to give your brain rest. Schedule and no study hour yourself. It really helps you a lot. Keep your time for your own self. You can watch TV, you can play games or outdoor games like that. Now, the power of revision concept. Memory works on repetition and retrieval. If you don't review, you lose what you learn. That is the power of revision. Revision strategy is like revise after 1 day, 3 day, and 7 days. Make shorter notes or flashcards. Create summary charts for each chapter. Revise before sleep. Your brain processes into information while resting. The secret formula, and the secret formula is focus. F. Filter distraction, silence notification. Study in a clean space. O. Organize smartly. Use planners, digital folders, and color codes. C. Chunk information. Divide big chapters into smaller logical parts. U. Understand deeply. Don't just read. Ask why and how. S. Self test. Quiz yourself. It's the best way to recall. So many of the students during the exams distracted by phone. So silence your notification, keep it in do not disturb, and also organize your surroundings really well. It helps you to focus. Chunk information. As I said previously, divide big chapters into smaller and logical parts. You understand deeply. Don't just read. Ask why and how. The If you ask why and how, you will be interested a lot. Like, why does it happen like this? Self test. Quiz yourself. It's the best way to recall. Coming to conclusion, smart studying is not about studying for hours. It's about studying with purpose. It's about planning, understanding, revising, and growing every single day. When we learn how to learn, we can learn everything. So let's promise ourselves today. From now on, we won't just study hard, we'll study smart. Because smart studying isn't just a method, it's a mindset that leads to success. Thank you.